Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Team Rocket Edition playthrough. This is part 8. In the last episode we had ourselves our little run through Pokemon Tower with Blue by our side, surprisingly enough. I was kind of expecting him to be like a rival that we would battle over and over again, but it seems like he's actually kind of accepting of Team Rocket's ways, which is good, because our ways are evil. I am evil. I would love a partner in crime, because Ronnie, at the end of the day, Ronnie kind of sucks. But we did go through basically the entire last episode with just our Cypher. And I haven't trained up anyone else on the team just yet. I do still want to use a Nidoking, I do want to use a Rapidash. Those are Pokemon I do want to get trained, but I haven't done it just yet. That's because I'm not sure if we're going to be getting an event with like a call back to the Team Rocket HQ or anything like that. So I am getting an event. It isn't Bill, it's Professor Oak actually. Okay, hi. I doubt you're looking for Blue, right? There's no way he's looking for Blue. We just heard Blue's sob story. I don't know if I like you right now, Professor Oak. I'm with Blue. Excuse me, young man, but were you just leaving the Pokemon Tower? Yes, I was. If you don't mind me asking, did you happen to come across one Mr. Fuji in there? I did happen to come across one whole Mr. Fuji. I took his Ditto right in front of his very eyes and left him crying. Yeah. Probably shouldn't be asking. An elderly gentleman, short, quiet, kind looking. He's an old friend of mine, you see, and I should really like to. Realization sets in. Oh, that uniform of yours. The Rapidash Army. That's what the big R stands for. I see how it is. Well, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Never mind my inquiry. Good day. You're not gonna try and ask? Okay. Not even gonna ask what I was doing there, nothing like that. He wasn't after Blue, actually, at all, which is interesting. The ghosts that now plague our Pokemon Tower. They're all your fault, aren't they, Rocket? What? Just wait till Mr. Fuji gets his hands on you. He'll make you pay. I want to rob Mr. Fuji's house. Why am I like this? Mr. Fuji used to be a scientist, but now he looks after abandoned and orphaned Pokemon. He's a good guy. He'll kick you out of here. Can I steal the Pokemon? Like, Mr. Fuji is an old man. These are kids. I should be able to steal them. Someday, Lance is going to come here and throw you all in jail. That's what Mr. Fuji said. Mr. Fuji may have been wrong. Oh no, it's one of those bad guys Mr. Fuji warned us about. Please don't kill me, Mr. Rocket. Mr. Rocket. I don't mind being called Mr. Although I do like my my code name more, but you know, that's fine, I guess, that's fine. You're permitted to live. Wow, what do you want? Leave us alone, Rocket. Haven't you wreaked enough havoc in this town already? Maybe. Can I take a Cubone, though? Dang. Can I take anything from anyone? I wish I could steal more, you know? Like, taking people's Pokemon is fine, but I want to, like, rob their fridges for chicken. The true aim of every Rocket, you know? The true aim. Is there any Pokemon trainers up here that I can maybe steal from? I know there's normally a hiker. There's an item here. A Nanab berry. Don't remember what that does. Probably not important. Can I steal from Picnickers? I could. I believe I could steal from Picnickers. So, let's go for it. Or campers, whatever they're called in this. I think they're Picnickers though. Yeah, Picnicker Carol. I'm pretty sure we have stolen from Picnickers in the past, meaning this should go fine. I didn't heal. I still outspeed? When paralyzed? Okay, that's... yeah, sure. Okay, I will admit, was not expecting that. I wasn't, not even a little bit. Now, I'm gonna do something weird with my steal on this woman, right? Because at the end of the day, Pidgeotto is the very, very obvious choice, right? Who wouldn't take the Pidgeotto in this situation? Right? It would be really, really stupid not to. It's clearly the stronger Pokemon. It's already evolved. But I'm taking the Pidgey, right? Because I don't know if I have a Pidgey yet, right? I genuinely can't remember. We have so many random Pokemon. And we're definitely going to be able to steal Pidgeottos at a much later date. And I want to have my imaginary Pokedex completed. So we're going to keep with that. I'm calling you Evelyn, which is actually a name that I kind of like, and it's being wasted on a Pidgey. and I don't know why I've just done that. I could have just called it Pig or something stupid, and it would have been absolutely fine because I'm never going to use that Pidgey, right? But I used a good name. It's a shame. It's a real shame. I could have genuinely been used on a different Pokemon. Oh well, either way, we have to go ahead and report on into big old boss man at Rocket HQ. So while we go ahead and fly back there, let's go into question of the day. And question of the day is honestly possibly my favorite question of the day so far. If you could give any Pokemon a regional form in the next game, what Pokemon would you give a regional form? And maybe tell me a little bit about it, you know? For me, it's just gotta be Luxray. You know, it's gotta be. I want Luxray to get some dark typing. I don't care if it's pure dark typing, I don't care if it's electric dark, I don't care if its typing is changed entirely and it's like poison dark. I don't know, maybe steel dark. But I want a dark type Luxray so badly. It would be so good. Bye Red, it was nice seeing you, I guess. Interesting. I heard him enter a room. Does that mean he went into the Pokemon Center? Like, I heard a door opening. I guess it's probably just him leaving. Either way, weird. But for me, definitely Luxray on that question of the day. However, there was one thing I saw on Reddit, I believe it was around a week ago now, where someone was talking about Meowth potentially being the regional mascot Pokemon, as so far it does have multiple regional mascots of itself. Regional mascots of itself? Nice. Regional forms of itself, with like Berserker and Alolan Meowth. I would love it if Meowth did actually become like the alternate form Pokemon. You know, the Pokemon that gets that gimmick and it gets a new form with every generation. That I would kind of like. It'd make it a little bit different, and it would give the Meowth a little bit of that mascot vibe that it's always sort of had being a member of Team Rocket, but it was never like as high up as Pikachu, you know? I'd like it if it had something like that. Ariana, it's positively the worst humiliation we have ever been through. Oh, so, you know, not a big deal or anything. If Lance and the Elite Four had stormed in here and busted us out, I would have been furious. Some petty, small-time gang decided to marshal all its resources for a successful strike against us, I would have taken it as a slight upon my honor. But this, Ariana, what the devil could have prepared me for this? A child. I mean, what in Arceus' name am I to make of this? Did Red just destroy you all? You all suck. I won my fights. Losers. Put me as the boss. Now, I want it. I want me. Head honcho of this place, okay? The most prestigious, notorious organization in all of Kanto, brought to its knees at the hands of some big word. Pre-adolescent twerp. There we go. I am disgusted, revulsed, ashamed at our incompetence. I've been naive, underestimated the kid, and look at him now. 4 badges and fully evolved Pokemon in his arsenal. 4 badges, huh? I have 0. Who knows? Before we know it, I'll have earned the right to challenge the Viridian Gym and will demand that its leader show up and accept his challenge. Let me go in your stead. I will become the gym leader, and I will replace you as the king of Team Rocket. I want this power, okay? No, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But if it happens, you will have to be ready, Ariana. You know I'm always prepared for everything eventually. For every eventuality, even, Giovanni. There are those of us you can count on, stand by your side until the end and beyond, if need be. And I am not one of them. I will happily toss you to the side. Which, apropos? There was an accent on that A, which makes me think that propos is a word from a different language, but I don't know different languages. I am a very, very simple English speaker, because other languages confuse me. It would seem as if your favorite little grunt has graced us with his presence. Hi, that's me! Am I the favorite? Oh, I like that. Wow, I get to be the favorite? Carlos, so you've returned. I succeeded. I'll be frank and tell you that Fuji's antics are the least of my concerns at the moment. But let's hear whatever you have to report anyway. I took his Ditto and made him cry. Quickly here. Already done. Already done. What's that? There's more? Oh. Oh! Could it be? Well, fine. You've piqued my interest. Promotion? Take it from the start, if you would. Silph make Ghost go poof and Marowak. Now, me went with Blue, me beat up Fuji, take Ditto, and Cypher destroyed everything. Rounded up nice and simply. A Pallet Town native then, licensed from Pokemon training by the chief trainer himself. Well, that explains how the kid got a hold of that freak of a Charizard at least. It's already a Charizard, that's kind of scary. My best Pokemon's a Cypher. Yeah, I don't want to fight Red. I don't want to fight Red. Not even a little bit. So Oak is looking for Fuji, is he? God, what is he planning? Does he know about us? This could be bad. This could be very bad indeed. Huh. I think, Carlos, I think it's about time you learned the truth. Oh, tell me more. Tell me more, Mr. Boss Man in charge. The things that happened in secret in that final year of the war. I never thought to tell it all to a mere grunt, but... Well, promote me then, and then it won't be to a mere grunt. Think about it. This works for both of us. I really need to stop this. I'm pushing it too hard. I believe you've proven yourself worthy of hearing it. And if you're going to work with me to set things straight, it's best you had it clean from me. I'm going to tell you everything. Oh, buckle in, boys. We're going for a long story. It was 11 years ago. Kanto's war effort was going badly. It was clear that we could not win by force alone. But we had something that Lance and his boys did not. Something we knew was the key to victory. The power of friendship. I'm kidding, it was cyborgs. The minds of the brightest scientists in the nation. Bright scientists, cyborgs. Can we really prove that they're not the same thing? No. Okay, that's what I thought. Ever since the start of the war, Oak had been leading a number of secret initiatives to capture and harness the power of one Pokemon. Is that Mewtwo? Is it? One so rare, most laymen thought it was just a legend. Oh, probably just Mew, not Mewtwo, right? Is that the area that we saw from the SS Anne when we left there? I want to get surfed so badly, I want to see what's over there. But legends don't win wars. Oak knew better. Mew. Hi, Mew. Hey. Once word got back that Dr. Fuji had at last caught hold of Mew, we knew there was no chance the public could know. Got hold of it, like not just a DNA strand, but actually got hold of Mew itself? Impressive. It was to be the region's best kept secret, and our only chance of winning. But Mew could not be brandished like artillery on the battlefield the way Lance did his Johto dogs, and nor did Oak expect it could. It's a fun little ring. By far the strongest Pokemon in existence, but contained in the body of the most benevolent and soft-hearted creature you could ever see. You couldn't make the thing knock out the Magikarp for sport. I'm sure you could, let alone ravage a crowd of enemy monsters in the field. So Oak decided on another solution. To harness Mew's power, they would create from it a genetic clone conditioned from birth to be devoid of empathy and to possess an innate urge for battle, aka Mewtwo, everyone's fan-favorite legendary that likes to destroy the world. They called it the Mewtwo Project. Oh, we see Cinnabar. At the time, I was the richest man in Kanto. Wait, at the time? Who's the richest now? Because I want to get with him rather than you. I'm leaving Team Rocket? There's a richer guy out there somewhere. I'm off. And the devout member of the Oaks Elite Four. Okay. I wanted to do everything I could for Kanto, so I funded the project, which is why he's no longer the richest, because he spent all his money on that. That makes sense. An impressive team was assembled. Blaine, Fuji, Bill, and Professor Shigeki? Professor Shigeki? It's a new one. Kanto's authority on genetic engineering. I'm seeing a lot of Pokeballs around, and just somewhere in the back of my mind, I want to just be here and pick them up. You know, it's bothering me. Each member was a genius in his own right, and wasn't afraid to work day and night for months for a chance to save Kanto. But, there's always a but. The project proved much more difficult than expected. Most test cases came out as formless, half-dead pieces of flesh that did not resemble Mew in any way. Listen, I guess this makes sense why Fuji had a Ditto. Ah. One of these early failures was particularly nasty. What kind of Ditto is this? Dark Ditto? I want it. Though equally as erratic and disgustingly shapeless as the others, this newborn monster had inherited Mew's strength. Dark Ditto. It broke free from its test tube and escaped the lab, killing several of the earlier specimens in its wake. This little incident became known as the Catastrophe, and it scarred the scientist as well as it did me. I began to lose faith in my investment, and I think Oak was starting to feel the same way. Luckily, however, Dr. Fuji soon gave hope to the project. Fuji suggested a way to contain Mew's power within a solid sentient body. By creating a clone that would combine Mew's DNA with that of a human, which is where Blaine comes into this and uses his arm, right? Initial tests proved promising, and the scientists agreed to each contribute a sample of their own DNA to be used for the Mew clone. Everyone! Okay, not just Blaine. Oak was the only one who refused to provide a DNA sample. His skepticism for the project had by now risen to a peak. Ironically, however, Fuji's theory proved correct. There he is, it's the boy. Sooner than anyone could anticipate, the team had produced their definite Mewtwo. A human-like, immensely powerful psychic Pokemon, possessing the requisite cold, bloodthirsty mind and sapient intelligence. Before anyone could prepare it for the field, however, Mewtwo Project reached its natural conclusion. And it dunked on all of you and left. Devoid of empathy, but disturbingly intelligent, the newborn clone could find no reason to fight for Kanto's cause. Dunked on. Why the war did not appeal to Mewtwo, we couldn't quite say, but it refused to be used as a military weapon. And when we insisted, it rebelled. Just chucked its helmet off. It's out of there. Bye now. It's gonna throw some people against some walls for fun. Understandable. Have a nice day. Off he goes. With psychic powers we had no means to control, Mewtwo ruined the lab and escaped the scientists who had given it life. Or Dragonite, though. Driven, we believe, by a desire to find worthy Pokemon opponents, it sought refuge in the depths of a notoriously dangerous cave outside Cerulean Sea. He waddles so quick! Oh my god! I want that as a clip. Oh, that's great. As far as I know, that's where it still hides to this day. No capture expedition since, not by the government, by us, or any other party for that matter, has been successful. Soon after Mewtwo's escape, it was all over. In Lance 1, Oak announced Kanto's surrender to Lance and Johto, ending the war. We had done our best to destroy all evidence of the project. There was no hiding the team's involvement in some kind of military research. Fuji was the first to throw in the towel. Dang it, Fuji. Why you gotta be like this? The old coward openly pledged his allegiance to Lance, accepting any terms they gave him. Now me. Blaine and Bill were more reluctant. But they eventually followed suit. Now, as to this Shigeki. Who is Shigeki? Shigeki confuses me. Nobody knows. Why? The old guy's been missing ever since the end of the war. And me? Well, Lance stripped me of my Elite Four position right quick. And Oak, Bastard traitor. How dare he? Left me to fend for myself. As if I hadn't invested my heart and soul, let alone my personal fortune, to defend a home now taken over by foreign aggressors. I knew it wasn't right. I knew that I, the Kanto at large, had been cheated of a battle we could have won. And I vowed, then, that if Lance could not be taken down through legitimate means, then it has to be illegitimate means. Then I would cripple him from inside. I never looked back. Understandable. Nice story. I like it. So, now you see, Carlos. My recent developments have made me very concerned indeed. Ariana, darling, I need you to leave for Viridian. We have no time to waste. With this red twerp running around, we can't leave the gym unmanned. We will guard it in my absence. If that's what you want, Giovanni. But you won't like it. Boy. What? What? Nonsense. My son will come with you to Viridian if need be. It will do him good. Very well, Giovanni. I'll be on my way. We talking about silver? Maybe. Maybe. Potentially. Listen, Carlos. Oak must despise everyone who worked on the Mewtwo Project. If all of a sudden he has business with Fuji after all these years, it can't be good news. I can't imagine he still believes he can find some way to get at Mewtwo after all these years. But, supposing he did, we have to know. He can use Red to catch it because Red's OP. That's why, Carlos, I want you to go to Pout Town yourself. Confront Oak in his lab and get to the bottom of what he's up to. If that means resorting to force, then so be it. The old guy's banned from Pokemon Battle, so he's not likely to put up much of a fight anyway. I don't know if I believe you on that one. I think he's pretty scary. I don't want to fight him. And while you're there, do see if you can gather any more information about this Red kid or whatever. Or his family from the locals. Any key information, any weaknesses of his that we can exploit would be of great help. All clear, Carlos? Very good. Just one more thing before you go. Okay, alright, this is the entire episode at this point. Oh, wait, what? Promotion? Promotion! I got what I wanted. Woohoo! Who can I steal from now? Give me the list. Give me the list of people I can steal from. Who am I gonna go mug? Go on, give me the new list. I'll say it was about time. You've earned my trust, Carlos. See, if you'd done this before, and then told me the story, you wouldn't have told the story to a grunt, and you could have kept your honor or whatever. See, you did it. You should have just given me it, straight away. Or maybe the story was like a test. If you could handle his incessant babbling for long enough, you get a promotion. Keep going, I want another promotion. Next story. With this rise in rank, I think you'll have no trouble stealing Pokemon from teenagers or women trainers. You'll also be obliged to carry one of these. A rocket pager? I can just steal from all females? Okay, interesting. Does that include female gym leaders? Because I feel like a female gym leader would dunk on me way more than some random guy on the street, you know? I don't think that quite works out, but okay. This device will beep whenever I want one or all of my admins to report back to HQ. Whenever it goes off, I expect you to make your way back here as soon as you possibly can. So I can always just say, hey, I was busy, sorry, you know, and turn up late, sure. That is all. You've shown a lot of promise, Carlos. That's why I've chosen to invest in you like this. Do not let it go to waste, is that understood? Crystal, sir. No off of you, admin. No time to waste. I got promoted. Look at you grunts guarding the door. Losers. It feels good. Feels good. Either way, that is basically the entire episode. I know this episode was a lot more story-focused, rather than battling-focused, but sometimes that's just how it's gotta be. So that is pretty much what we're doing. I will try and make sure... Ignoring the fact that I think I just went back to the exact same floor that I'm on because I'm stupid, I will definitely trade up my team a little bit in between episodes. I'll probably try and get everyone to level 26. Seems like a pretty good number. I think we'll try and get everyone to level 26, as that's roughly where Fuji was. Hey, Carlos, yo. Hi, Ronnie. You saw it, Ron. Damn, boy, what's with the new get-up? Say what? They made little Carlos an admin now, did they? Well, no jokes. So now you can rob women and teenagers, is it? Haha, congrats, bud. You know, given all my inborn gangster skills. Yeah, sure. It speaks to my modesty that they didn't promote me too yet, doesn't it? Sure. Now, any more juicy news? Oh, wow. Hey, you're now going to Pallet to interrogate Professor Oak? Dude, no way. That's too rad. You know, they didn't give me a new mission yet. Well, good luck hanging out here and playing on your Nintendo Switch or whatever you're gonna do. I got a mission to do. Why? Now isn't that a prime opportunity? I'll come with you to Pallet Town and we'll beat up the old professor together. No. No. No, I don't like this plan. Oh man, fate is too kind sometimes, isn't she, Carlos? No. Well, Pallet Town, that's West Kanto, isn't it? So we either go south from Mount Moon or through that pesky Diglett cave off by Vermilion, and we'll be on the right track. Right on, let's get cracking. You'd better be the good cop, Carlos, because I'm bad as hell. No, that's my job. I'm bad. I don't think I... Oh, come on, can I... What now? Jeez. Hi there, Carlos, it's been a while. Fill me in on the latest rocket news, if you would. Oh, now. Little autistic kid knocked you all senseless? Hahaha, sorry, but I find that rather humorous. Some kid. Oh, and what? Giovanni finally revealed his wartime secrets? Good. Then we're fully on the same page now, aren't we? I suppose he told you about the Catastrophe as well, then. Yes, that Mewtwo is well shut off in Cerulean Cave. But I'm curious. Did he happen to know what became of Mew after the project was shut down? No? Very well. Keep up the good work, Carlos. You're a good friend to have. I'll talk to you later. Can I be done now? No more events? We end things off here? Okay, alright. Lots of talking this episode. Lots of story, lots of new missions, all of that sort of good stuff. But we got promoted, and that is all that matters. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado,